Hey, it's Nooch, and we're here on day 58 of playing Lego Legacy Heroes Unboxed. And today, on day 58, Nooch is going to show you that you can get to a 7-star Cook Bart and a 5-star Majisto on this day with with less than a $20 investment total in the game. So, honestly, Nooch has spent an extra $10 to get the coins, but you can get those coins and save them and be ready for this event. And we'll talk about how we got Majisto, because Nooch kind of feels like 58 days is faster than most people are getting them. When we look at some messages on Reddit and other places, it looks like people are sitting on Majisto at 3 and 4 stars well into the game. But we'll show you how if you dial in on the achievements, you can really get them. Let's go ahead and get the upgrades and talk about Majisto a little bit. And as we go through this video, we're going to talk about the updates coming. We're going to talk about the things that Nooch is most excited about and some new directions for the channel here with Lego Legacy Heroes Unboxed with the updates that are coming and the raid that's coming. So first of all, that's a massive update to Pirate Cook Bart. 2,600 health for that extra star to 7 stars. So he's looking really good right now. We are holding off on these upgrades because they require the green elixir, saving that green elixir for Captain Redbeard to max out his special. That'll be the next step for Captain Redbeard. We need 17 more of the green elixir. We're going to start purchasing those. I think it's Expedition store. Anyway, let's go ahead and start Majisto to 5 stars. And that's really going to help Nooch with the Pip Town levels, because Nooch really needs to get moving on those. We're still in the level 5. We'll show you that in a second. One thing that's going on with Majisto is we're held up on his ultimate because this boombox needs the final tier of Glyph Hunt, and we've been unable to finish that so far. Maybe that Cook Bart 7 star is going to help. We probably need to get Redbeard to 5 stars, which we're about a week away from. And once that happens, Nooch thinks he'll be able to get that Glyph Hunt 6.8 and then get Majisto up to gear 6 and then conquer this and get Majisto's ultimate. Also, I guess that when the level 60 in gear 7 comes out, as we increase characters' levels, we might be able to get that at that point too if we increase the. Let's talk about, we got an achievement right now. The way to get Majisto, it's pretty simple, guys. Look at what these achievements are and dial in on them. You see Nooch is 11 purchases away in the store from getting another tile for Majisto. If you complete Chapter 6 of Glyph Hunt, what we were just talking about, you'll get 2 tiles. If max out all missions in Chapter 4 Monolith Waste, we completed Chapter 4 Monolith Waste. At on the last mission, we somehow lost Redbeard at the last minute. So we'll go ahead and finish that. That'll get us 2 more tiles. And you also get coins and gems. You just look at what's going on and what you need here. So on this last day, the last 2 purchases that put Nooch, or the 2 achievements that put Nooch over the top, were we finished Expedition. I think that gave us 3. Well, maybe that was 2. That was 2 Majisto tiles. And then we got 4 for completing our 50th Expedition map. So when they got those, that put us over the top. Just pay attention to the things you need in those achievements, and if you're watching those achievements for Majisto, you can get him up to 5 star in 58 days. Nooch just did it. You can do it too. Now let's talk a little bit more about the upcoming update. Nooch is pretty excited because since Nooch is very heavy on pirates, Scarlet is going to be available in the Arena store. And let's take a look at where Nooch is in the Arena store right now. Nooch has been heavy on Valiant. And where is the Arena? There it is. Nooch has been heavy on Valiant, but we got him to 5 stars. And until we get Redbeard to 5 stars, we're holding off, and we're actually farming Lloyd and trying to get him activated. The thing is that we want to get Lloyd activated for the Ninjagos and for the Pip Town, but we may just have to lean on Majisto and a castle team for that in the meantime, because when our favorite pirate, when Scarlet drops into this store, when Scarlet is in there, we're going after her immediately. We're just gonna have to start spending our arena currency on Scarlet. And while Nooch says that he also needs to get Valiant to 6 stars, so we're gonna have to really weigh this out. It's gonna have to really be a thought process, because once we get Redbeard to 5 stars, we'll have a complete 5-star pirate team. Then we can start getting 1.2 million in gold a week from the weekly event. and that's kind of a big deal. That gives us really that 4 million gold every 2 weeks with all the other stuff type thrown in there. 1.2 million gold a week times 2 is 2.4 million. With all the Brick Expedition, you get another like 1.5 million, something like that. So we may be able to get by with Valiant at 5 for a while and start working on Scarlet. That's probably the way to go. NOOCH will put a little bit more thought into it as well. The other thing we're looking forward to, another thing with the updates that are coming out, or we got the update. What would we get with the patch notes? Sorry, NOOCH couldn't be. We got the patch notes. The community calendar is going to be very nice. So we have all these events now. When we look at our daily quests and our timed quests and our guild quests, but with our timed quests, hopefully on the community calendar, we'll see when these timed quests are coming. We'll be able to see when events like Officer Primo are coming, or when we're going to get Brick Pace events and etc. It'll be on that community calendar well ahead of time, so we know when it's coming, and that'll be a big benefit because you can know and you can gear your team up. NOOCH is going to get this level 3 done here with the castle team. We've got, we'll show you the castle guys here in a second. That's as far as NOOCH is going to get, and we'll kind of talk about where we're going to go with the channel here in a minute. But we got the 5 heroes. We're going to have enough to get that third node of Primo done. We're not going to get past that. We're going to get all these guys upgraded to level 50 here in a bit, and we'll go get it done. And that'll give us some extra just gems and coins and some Primo tiles. We'll get him next time around. One of the biggest things NOOCH is excited for with the new patches coming out and per the patch notes is the booster pass. Now, per the patch notes, the booster pass is going to last 14 days. It's going to amplify your rewards you get from your daily quests, and it's going to give you access to a daily premium pack. Now, if this is an affordable booster pass, we're thinking $5 or $10. You know, yeah, that's a really nice thing for the team, for the developers, not the developers, but the marketing department. Probably a big success for them. If you can spend a small amount of money, and for 14 days you can amplify your rewards and have access to an extra daily premium pack, that could be a really big deal. NOOCH is looking really forward to see what that consists of and how it can really help build our deck of heroes. And that really gets to our collection of heroes. But that really gets to where NOOCH wants to go with this day 58 video and announcement. So we're gonna stop with the brick building and saying, hey, on day 58 we're here, on day 30 we're here. We saw some really exciting progress and got some really good comments. We had veterans of the game. We had people like Bricko commenting and pretty excited about how far NOOCH had advanced in his game at this point. And again, day 58, Majisto 5 stars, and the game makers have really, or the game, yeah, the developers have really worked hard to keep 5-star characters viable in events. So that's pretty exciting. But going forward, we're not going to be doing the brick building. We're not going to say on day 70 we're here, on day 80 we're here, because we've got, with the updates coming, we've got this raid that's coming out, and we don't know what's going to be required for the raid, but we do know it's going to be a guild effort toward that raid, and players are going to have to go in and you'll play with a team and see how much damage you can do, and you'll probably exhaust your roster and use big chunks of your roster along with your guild to take down the raid. And it's really important for folks like me to experiment with teams to show folks like you that how you can succeed in those raids. So NOOCH is going to start working to get his roster in better shape. The raids we're thinking are going to come out sometime in October. We don't know exactly when, but NOOCH has a month, 1 month to 45 days probably to get his roster in better shape, start getting all these guys up to level 50, and I guess level 60 is coming. We'll see. We're going to start leveling characters up. We're going to start doing more farms. We're really going to We're really going to farm these space characters a lot. NOOCH is pretty excited. Locust is a pretty easy farm. If you see, when we try to find tiles for Locust, we're in Piptown United ×2 and Monolith Waste. We can probably get somewhere between 7 to 10 tiles a day for Locust. So we can get Locust ready for the space updates. The other ones are going to take a little bit more work. And just because it's a space raid that's coming, does not necessarily mean that you're going to need space characters. And we do know that the rewards for the space raid, or the raid, one of them is going to be tiles for Spaceman gens. And So when we see that Spaceman Gens is a reward for it, it kind of makes you think that maybe your space teams are going to get a boost or going to be useful in this space raid, because once you get Spaceman Gens, he should come in and play a really important role in that raid, but we don't really know. So NOOCH is going to work hard to get his roster leveled up a bit just for you guys. So once the raid is out, we can really show some examples and try out some different teams and see what works in that space raid. That's all really NOOCH has for you today. I wanted to show you that you can get Majisto to 5 stars in 58 days. So less than 60 days playing the game, we have got Majisto to a usable level where he could actually be used in that raid to unlock Primo. But we're not going to be ready for that. But we could be just after 60 days if we had been willing to fork out some money, or really farm that castle team really hard. But NOOCH is really going after his pirates, so we're also looking forward to Scarlet being in the arena shop. These are the things that NOOCH has coming up in the future. Hopefully we can make this channel really help you to develop your game, and then when the raids come out, show some experimentation and see what kind of teams you might be able to use in your raid. That's all we have for today, but you should always remember, NOOCH too good.